Hello, and welcome to a tutorial that will guide you through the ins and outs of completing your 24-hour dietary assessment form. I wanted to take a moment to thank you for participating in this 24-hour assessment. This log is for you and your child to complete 24 hours prior to your meeting with the research assistant. Again, this log is to be filled out 24 hours prior to your meeting with the research assistant. It is important that you choose a day in which you will be able to record everything you eat and to be ready for the call with the research assistant the following day. For example, if you have a scheduled meeting with the research assistant on August 26th, you will need to record everything you have eaten from the morning of August 25th up until you and your child go to bed on the night of the 25th. The dietary assessment form can be filled out anywhere you are eating, whether it is at home or at a restaurant. We want to know everything that you have eaten that day. The 24-hour dietary assessment form is extremely important in allowing us to assess you and your child's nutrition and diet. Remember that all of the information you have included in the study will remain confidential, so please be open and honest as you complete the log. You should have already received a copy of your dietary assessment form by mail or by email. If you have not had a chance to look at it, this is an overview of what you will see. There are 6 different columns that we would like you to complete for each item that you have eaten. In the following slides, we will dive deeper into each section. Within the form, there are 2 parts that you need to complete. One is for your intake, and the other is about your child's food intake. The first section we would like you to complete is time. Accurately recording the time of each of your meals is extremely important. Please keep this in mind as you are eating throughout the day. Make sure you distinguish between morning and evening on the food log. In the second column, we would like for you to record if something you have eaten was a meal or a snack. We highly encourage you to log if that meal was considered breakfast, lunch, or dinner. If it was breakfast, you can label it as B, lunch as L, dinner as D, or a snack as S. In the next column, please list what you have eaten. This part is extremely important, and it is best to be as specific as possible when completing this section. As you can see in this example, the meal that was eaten was a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Please list all of the ingredients that were incorporated into the meal. As you can see, each ingredient is listed very detailed. We want to know what type of bread you were eating, if your peanut butter was crunchy or smooth, or what flavor of jelly that was used. Being as detailed as possible will allow the session between you and the research assistant to run very smoothly. In the next column, using the food amounts booklet provided to you, you will record the amount of each food that you have eaten that day. In the example before, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter was used to make our sandwich. This amount can be determined using measuring spoons, eating, and also serving spoons. There are many examples that you can refer to in the food amounts booklet provided to you in order to determine the amount of food that you are eating. Including the brand of the ingredients you used in each meal will help us to accurately track and record everything that you have eaten in a day. Please do your best to include the brand of the ingredient or the food that you have listed. We also want to know if that meal was eaten at home or at a restaurant, so please be sure to include that in this section.
Optionally, it would be really helpful if you could take a picture of the food and nutrition labels from the package and send them to us.
If you have any notes or comments, please feel free to incorporate them into the notes section. This is an example of a fully completed dietary food log form. Each meal was listed properly with all the ingredients, the amounts, the brand, whether that meal was breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and the times. On the bottom of the food log, please mark if this was a usual day of eating for you, and if you have any comments to go along with that, please include those. Please don't forget to do the same for your child's dietary intake for the same day. Your child may not be able to complete the log by him or herself, so you will need to record the child's dietary assessment form and ask your child details about what he or she ate if you were not there. I hope that this video has helped you in completing your 24-hour dietary food log. Happy tracking!